Hello, I'm recording a video imitating my Mantis that I've had for like 5 weeks in this cupboard. I'm making this video to feed him, and because I was just reading the news about GTA Online shutting down in November or December, I don't remember, because it's the beginning of October. I can only make like one more video, and in my YouTube playlist that can be seen, here is my Watch Later Overflow Redux, and that's my third Watch Later playlist. Wow, he's doing exact. I haven't seen him in a day. He's already going on. He's like, what? If you could see, he was just like, what's happening? Let me see if I can. He's already going in on the thing. He's already there. He was digging into it, and then he looked at me like, what? Like, what's the deal? So that's a sponge and a mosquito. I don't know if that can be seen. I'm afraid that he's going to go blind. I don't know. Anyways, I've had him for 5 weeks or something. It's quite a while. So I guess I don't have to feed him. I'll see if he'll get on this. I just wanted to make a video journal of what I was going to do in GTA Online, because they said they removed parachuting and sea races, like via a boat or whatever. There, he just went straight on it, and he expects me to sit here and hold this while he eats. That's why I only feed him like once a day or something. Let's see if I can show what this looks like. It's so uncomfortable. Like, he expects, I can't pull it away because his legs, like he tries to hold it down. Anyways, so they're shutting down GTA Online. I have this so that he could climb on it. Hopefully he climbs on that. And in one of my videos here, let me just say, I have 3 Watch Later playlists. One is the original that filled up with 5,000, so I created an overflow, and then because I can't add videos twice, I created the overflow Redux. And I don't think anyone knows what Redux means. It means like redone or something, or just extra. So anyways, it's just a cool word. I'm going to pull up one of my GTA Online videos here. I don't know, I'm just trying not to, like, it looks weird. Okay. Cool. Combust a move. Like the word combust. Combust a move where the games are played. It's chill, it's fresh, it's Noah's Arcade. Combust a move where the games are played. It's chill, it's hip, it's cool, it's fresh, it's Noah's Arcade. It's from Wayne's World. So the idea here is, it's really hard to talk about that movie, You've Got Mail. I want to say it's really hard. The villain of that movie, from at least what I've seen from the preview of it, I've never seen the movie. It mentions that like the villain is like a Rooftop Sniper, and there's like a news article about him. And in my opinion, that originates from because this movie here is from 1997. And I think in 1994, Eric Wright, aka Easy, has a music video called Neighborhood Sniper. And there's also news shows about it. So here's the video itself, right here. And as I just mentioned, the villain of this movie is someone called the Rooftop Sniper, like in the newspaper, and like no one knows who he is. And so at the beginning of this interview from 1993, so I was off by a year, on a Soul Beat TV show, Easy mentions Rooftop Sniper. And I think it would be really funny for a World War II veteran to play Battlefield or Call of Duty on PlayStation. Further up in this list of videos, it just showed me on Battlefield with actual war tapes of radio communications during the Second World War. And so in California Love, Dr. Dre says, looking like I robbed Liberace. And if you look at Liberace's name, it has race in it, Liberace or Liberace. J-Rob robs a whole lot of stuff in that Battlefield live stream. I'm in the comments. I don't know, whatever they call it, Battle Royale, going into this like dome, like a Thunderdome thing, and he just robs the whole place, like 70%. And I said, the Thunderdome is 70% Rob. And here's a book, Robert Greene, and that's me on my scooter playing Mario Kart on my phone that's in a tripod attached to my scooter as I'm driving around the park. Here's just a audio video ride. I don't remember adding that to the playlist. And a lot of Steve Jobs interviews, he would just say the same thing about how humans create tools to enhance what we can do without tools, and sort of like an electric scooter or whatever, cars and stuff. That's just what a computer does. They were created for science and industry, and eventually they became powerful enough for entertainment and the arts, like video games and music. This video from 1988, the year I was born, Steve Jobs searches through the entire Oxford book of quotations and just searching one word in its future. And I do that on via Google Books searcher. I can search through millions of books all at the same time, and it shows a chart of number of mentions of different words and stuff like that. So Tallow is the street that I live on and grew up on. Here's the video I'm looking for. So let me say, in this music video, California Love, it has a Mad Max theme. And so the thing is, in my most recent blog from a couple of days ago, I pointed out how in Dr. Dre's song, where's he at? Oh, he's up here. He's doing the same thing. He's doing that. So, see if I'm good on this. He's looking at himself in the mirror. Let's see if he'll, right there. Whoa. Let's see if he'll do the dance. He sees me on the picture. Oh, okay, so he just jumped on the phone. That's how he does. Yeah, it's on the back of it. He'll be alright. He's like looking at me on the other side of it. So that's funny. I'll have to just say, here's the Thunderdome music video. There's also a different version that is not similar to Mad Max. Here's a map of Napoli, where the word Neapolitan is from. It's a far west coast of Italy. And it's sort of a traditionally tourist destination around the Mediterranean. So he's on the phone. He's actually looking at me. He's doing that. And now he looked back at himself in the mirror over here. Okay. So here's why Dr. Dre says looking like I robbed a Liberace, because here's the alternative music video. They recorded 2 music videos for the one song, California Love. Dr. Dre says, looking like I robbed Liberace, referring to his jewelry. And here's Liberace, Camptown Race's song from the 1950s. There's a music video of him playing it too. There's no singing, so check out the word here. So similar to Compton, It's Not Funny. Camptown Races, like Camptown Ladies, sing the song, doo-dah. And look at the part in Liberace's name where it just says race, Liber Race. And then here's a video that I found. I'm trying to think of my comment. I said, straight out of boot camp and straight out into Camptown. So in multiplayer games, there's someone who's known as campers. Campers are people who don't like run around. They just sort of camp out in one location, and they're generally disliked with everyone who's online in Call of Duty and Battlefield and everything else. Okay, so the idea is the songs that I included. I forgot to mention Plymouth Fury is the Christine video referred to in Dr. Dre's
recording start here. Part 3, take 1 of today. GTA Online, same stuff.
So that's Franklin. I'm going to take a Roosevelt car. It's like a 1930s gangster looking car. Most likely referring to Franklin Roosevelt. And here's the plan that I have for the video is to take a Roosevelt car with my character in GTA Online. And she's going to pick up a plane and abandon the plane or eject from the plane and use a parachute to land at the Viceroy Hotel after she had orders it over the phone. Mantis is still up there. He's just looking at me. He's like, what's up? And she's going to land in a boat next to the docks at the Viceroy Hotel. And she's going to go through the Vespucci Canals, because there's a secret passage, and go out into the ocean where they can play Fantastic Voyage song. And it's going to be a recreation of what happens here. So the songs that I chose were T.I.'s. The song that's playing in the background right there is T.I.'s You Don't Know. And just before that, I played a parody of T.I.'s What You Know About That. And that's also Def Leppard's song. Let me listen close. Yeah, that's T.I.'s You Don't Know. And so in the music video for What You Know About That, he talks about a movie premiere. They have Paramount Movie Studios in GTA Online. And the idea is to make fun of the quote of "That's That" from the movie Goodfellas, in like a mass reply to everyone who keeps saying "It is what it is." And an easier way of saying "It is what it is" "That's that," or analyze that, psychoanalyze this, etc. And so I'm not going to include Air Force Ones. I'm going to include the Roosevelt car. And of course, Franklin is the main character outside of GTA Online in the single-player game. So you don't know about That's That. Or, what else? There's a car that looks like a Corvette. It's Maze Bank Arena. I'm going to dip on the camera. So I'll just say, like, that's that. Giant M and ouch. So I'm trying to recreate that and take the parachute to land in a boat for like an escape route. I even mentioned that Debbie was creating an escape route, hallucinating an escape route. Here's the song right here, where Christine, Stephen King novels mentioned. It's a car that is a 1950s Plymouth Fury, as in Fast and the Furious or Mad Max Fury Road, or Pristine Christine. So Mantis is over here, and he floats like a flying saucer. I have a frisbee with only pennies, and I was gonna have a frisbee with pennies in it that I throw some pennies out of it. She says spectacular. DRE the spectacular ill in the party, I'll go for your neck. So call me Dragula. So one characteristic of mantises is that they all go straight for your neck. He's not getting on it. He really likes being on the phone because he thinks I'm looking at him even though I'm looking at myself. And there's also that Cadillac Escalade featured in T.I.'s music video for What You Know. So the parody that I used was a parody called What You Know About Tax, TAKS, and that's a Texas Academic Something Assessment. It was first created around the time of No Child Left Behind legislation. I never read any of the literature that we were supposed to read, and a whole lot of other stuff. I still had a B average, I think, when I graduated. Even my cousin Henry David Thoreau, we probably had to read about him, and I didn't, because I didn't read. I didn't care about reading. There he goes. Oh, he went all the way to the window. Okay, so here's what I mentioned last week. Because our carpet was replaced, I was taking apart the weight machine with my dad, and the stool, we had taken off the stool, and it reminded me of the T stools and weight vests that we had in 4th grade. I said, one of my favorite teachers, my 4th grade teacher, we used to have T stools and weight vests, and anytime we wanted, we could just go put on a vest or sit on a T stool, and I could go grab this stool and show you what I'm talking about. So I showed my dad that. I showed my dad this picture of my 4th grade class. And something like a week later, the first person had passed away from this class. That's Mr. Sutton, and CJ had passed away right here on the bottom left, top left, pictured. And it's just really strange. I mean, I went and showed my dad Mr. Sutton here. He even signed my yearbook somewhere. He signed my yearbook right here, Mr. Sutton. And it was like a week later that someone had, the first person had passed away, and it's CJ, Craig Jr. So, I made somewhat of a eulogizing video last month when I found out about it. And here's another picture that I showed. Here's CJ right here. Wait. That's CJ right there. And that's a picture of our class. Here's another picture of our class at the top right there. What up? And anyways, so in that video that I made last month, I was looking for Taylor to tell, Taylor Dudney, because we all were in the same baseball league back then, and I showed one picture from my baseball team, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and so I know why I thought that Taylor was in my class or whatever when he wasn't. Let me show Big Head Sean again. So Big Head Sean, his head was so big that it got stuck in the handlebars, or not the handlebars, the at the playground, and like they had to shut recess down because his head got stuck in there. But if you look at Jay-Z elementary school photos, he was like Big Head Sean. He was like the mastermind back then, and everyone already knew that. So here's the psychoanalyze this or psychoanalyze that scene in the video. Crashing a jet into Paramount Studios in Los Angeles. That's what that video is about. So analyze this as like a Hollywood movie. So here's, I think the same year. That's Taylor. So I'm at the bottom left, second from the left. I think I was playing shortstop, and then Taylor. So this video, I don't know. I was just gonna say Taylor. Like, I have bad news. CJ died. And I'll look up your Facebook and send you a message about it and link to this video, I guess. And so Molly Palmeson right here, she was like the Texas Rangers mascot, and she was on TV. She was like the most famous person. That's when I said analyze this, psychoanalyze this, or whatever. Psychoanalysis, or people like Sigmund Freud and Carl Jung. What else? So the person who designed this book, there was a contest. Monica designed this book. There were two Monicas. There's two Monicas. There's Monica Afshar and Monica Ridgeway, and Monica Ridgeway designed this. I don't know why I'm saying this. They were both in my first grade class, and our teacher, it was the first year of the school being open, and Miss Fowler, our teacher, first grade teacher, she designated Monica with an A and Monica with a C. So here's second grade. What I showed, I didn't realize until I rewatched my other vlog. Here's, what am I showing here? Oh, that's me at the bottom, second from the left, I think, or second from the right. And here's CJ, who just passed away, second from the left at the top, right next to Mr. Sutton right here, that's CJ. And so CJ stands for Craig Jr. And, okay, so I showed this. I had put a mask, I had drawn a mask onto Mike, and here's the year before. Oh crap. This, whatever stuff I had in here is like falling out. So here's, that's me. Wait, where, I don't see. So that's me right there at the bottom left. And then just above is Mike and Christian Ponder. Oh, wait. I don't see Chris. Hang on. Oh yeah, right next to Mike is Chris. That's in the striped red and blue. So Chris became a starting NFL quarterback after Michael Vick on the Minnesota Vikings. That's easy to remember because Vic and Vikings. There's a Cowboys and Panthers game today in Arlington. I know that because on Saturday Night Live last night, they showed a picture of the stadium and everything. So here's the Panthers are high school. And as I mentioned, there's like an X here. And what's so strange is me in the book, I'm at the center of an X. I'll show you what I mean, even though I didn't plan for that. Okay. I don't know how this book is so heavy. Okay. So here's CJ's senior photo. And can I make that larger? Okay, my phone's falling. I have to set the book down. I can't do this one-handed. I don't know if that's a wart. Is that like a wart on my hand? I don't know. Anyways, so here's CJ's senior pictures. And the important thing to keep in mind is that this was 2006, and Facebook was founded in 2004. And so Facebook is like a yearbook, right? And for example, when our parents, our guardians sent in our pictures, this was supposed to be included in the yearbook, and it was not on my senior thing. There's another one around the same time. It's my father and I at somewhere, I think somewhere in Canada. Like we drove. I can't remember when that was. That's one of my yearbook photos. The idea is parents would spend like $200 to $500 to have their senior pictures, right? And the same year that Facebook came out in 2006, that was the initial, like what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be like all the pictures that you wanted to be included and stuff. So that's just sort of what I'm doing right now. And okay, so I wrote down the page numbers of CJ and Ashley, who we've lost this year. So what else? I guess that was all that I was going to do. Let me show my photo. I don't know where, I don't know what page numbers I'm on, so I have to go through it. Here's Monica again that I mentioned, who designed the yearbook. That's cool that y'all had that your group photo in there or whatever. So Monica designed this yearbook. I remember way back then in 97 and 98. Wait, is that backwards? Yeah, 97 and 98. So in this video here, I mentioned how we had what's known as the STAR test now. Now it's known as the STAR test, although it was first called the TOS test, and it was like a general test for everyone. You know, people, even people who didn't have great grades, as long as you could pass the standardized test. You know, you could pass the grade or pass from one grade to the next. And the video in the background is almost over. I suppose I'll restart it. I'll go ahead and restart it now so it doesn't get cut off. My phone's falling again. I can shout out, so, you know, everyone. I'm looking for my own picture though. They're my own senior photos. I don't think I had color. I'll have to go through all these at some other point. Oh, here I am. Alright. So they included one big baby photo right here. And as can be seen, here's the original, I think. The original, like, one of the templates that my parents put together, I think. I had just seen that. I'll be right back, because I had just seen that somewhere. Where had I seen it, though? Oh, wow, that's even that same picture. That's the same one. These two. And CJ has similar. What am I looking for now? Okay. So here's our senior, senior pictures. Yeah, I'll immediately return. Okay, so here's me right in the middle of like X marks the spot on that page. If there's a big X there, how loud is that? Okay, so mentioned in my last videos, Chris and Jay, who they went to different colleges, and they were both in like the NCAA championship college match games on like ESPN or something. I don't know. I'll have to find that link and add it to a playlist or something. So, shall I immediately return? Because I have all the extras. All the extras of these. There was like a few shots of those. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, since I'm here, so I'm memorializing Ashley, who we just lost this year. Also, Ashley just passed away. And I think she was living in Colorado. I'm not. Oh, is that the name of our mascot? Is Buster? So see, we're Panthers or whatever. And is that all? I think that's all. So the idea is to recreate this video. I don't know. I have 2 TI songs. What You Know About That. It's called What You Know and then You Don't Know. In this video here, I included What You Know About Tax, and that's like everyone here mentioned would know about that. It was like the standardized test or whatever that we had to take to pass the grade. And first it was called the TAAS, then they changed it to TAKS, and then TEKS, and now it's known as the STAR test, STAR. Sort of like we were the stars in elementary school. So I'm gonna reach out to contact all my former Little Swingers League, whatever. So I just have to make a note of those names. And I know that Taylor was friends with CJ, so I'll have to break the bad news to him. And was there some other things that I was going to mention? I don't remember. I have to make sure to put my Mantis back in his place. So I'll show the points in this video where I have the TI songs, and definitely check out those music videos. Okay, so that's the what you know about tax. And it's funny that just passing over these FIB and AIC, or no, the IAA buildings right there. That's from the thumbnail right here. Straight out of boot camp, straight into Camp Town. Straight away into the Milky Way. So yeah, definitely check out just the one sequence where I have songs What You Know, T.I., and then You Don't Know. Okay, so that's all. And also, at the beginning of the video is me sort of rapping, although I could do that better. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. Video over.